And we're talking about home births. We've seen home births play out in the headlines recently and some of the risks associated with it, but there are benefits and there are steps you can take to make sure that you don't have complications if you make that decision to do a home birth. Kristen Taywater is joining us. She's a licensed midwife who's had a lot of experience with this. Kristen, thank you for joining us, or Christine, I should say. Thank you for being here.
Hi, thanks for having me.
You bet. So, give me some sense, during the pandemic, did you see an increase in the number of people inquiring about whether a home birth was an option for them?
Yeah, I think we did as a whole across the community. We did see an increase in moms being, wary about going to the hospital and being exposed to COVID. So they were investigating having home births.
I do know, and I alluded to this, that there are risks associated with it, and it's played out recently in the headlines about a home birth that sadly ended in the death of the baby. And I know when you hear that news, you want to say what to people about those sorts of circumstances?
Well, it's always sad when there's an adverse outcome. It's definitely not something that happens often in the community. I would say that home birth generally is safe for low risk, healthy women in healthy pregnancies. Midwives are very skilled in also assessing when a pregnancy maybe is going outside of the lines of low risk. And so we have ways to collaborate with higher level care providers, certified nurse midwives in the hospital or obstetricians in the hospital. And it's really part of our job to recognize that and know when do we need to make a transfer of care or even a transport to the hospital during labor.
Right.
And I think that definitely makes home birth a safe option.
So have you been in a situation before when you're assessing a woman's health on the front end of a pregnancy to say, I'm afraid you don't qualify because you're at high risk? And do you ever get pushback? My concern is it's sometimes like plastic surgery, right? One plastic surgeon says to you, no, you shouldn't do this. And they go surgeon shopping until somebody says yes.
Yes. Yeah, I definitely have felt that before. I had a mom that came to me one time and I, looking through her medical history and her records from her previous births, I just said, I absolutely think that getting the birth that you desire is possible, but I don't think that doing it out of hospital is safe. And luckily, we have some phenomenal physicians and certified nurse midwives in the hospitals in our community that I can transfer that woman to or refer her to. But yeah, you do. And it's a balance between respecting the autonomy of the woman making the choice and understanding the risks. And, how do we balance that? And how do we make sure that we give her choice while also making sure that it stays safe?
Yeah.
So we do come across that occasionally, and it isn't an easy question to answer.
Well, it works both ways as well, right? Because you may have a woman who's interested in having a midwife and doing the home birth. They want to make sure that whoever is assessing them is, as you are, licensed, certified, associated with the North Texas Midwives Association. So give for me, if you can, a rundown of what a woman should do to make sure the midwife she's hiring is qualified.
Right. So in Texas, we're a legally licensing state, which is one safety net. So I am a licensed midwife through the state of Texas. I had to meet all of their requirements. I meet yearly CEU, continuing education units. I am also a certified professional midwife, which is a national certification. You can search through TDLR, midwife licensure. You can look to see if complaints have been filed against a midwife and how that complaint concluded. Interviewing more than one. We always recommend that you interview 3 or 4 different midwives to find, if you're looking for a specific specialty, like a midwife that does have a lot of experience in twins, or like me, I'm an experienced breech provider. So, you want to make sure that you're asking the questions that says, if XYZ came up, what is your experience with it, and how would you handle that situation?
And I would say, would you say that if a midwife presents to you the sense that they are anti-hospital or anti-conventional medicine, that's a red flag to back off, because as you said on the front end of this interview, you want somebody who's ready, willing, able, and has a relationship with a hospital should there be a complication.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it's hard, you know, when you're training new midwives who are super excited and they want to make sure all women get the birth experience they want. And we have to say, but you know, what's more important is that they get the birth that they need. Oftentimes it's not what they want. Oftentimes it is your responsibility to make the hard call of out of hospital birth is not right for you. This complication has arisen and we need to, at the very least, consult with a physician and see what their take on it is. How do they feel about it? We work in collaboration with them. It's not about home birth at all costs. That's how bad outcomes happen.
Yeah.
I'm the first to say I am not that midwife that pushes the envelope. If we need higher level care, we're going to get it, because at the end of the day, the most important thing is the health of you and your baby.
I think that's the best takeaway. You said it right there. It's not home birth at all cost. Christine Taywater, thank you very much. We appreciate it. She is the president of North Texas Midwives Association. There is the information, northtexasmidwives.com. And again, as she said, do your research. This is a very important decision.